Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm taking you thrifting with me to 2 thrift stores, and at the end of the video, we'll head back here and I'll show you what I brought home in my thrift haul and how I'm using some of my items. Here we go. Okay, you all, I'm going to take you thrifting with me, but real quick, I wanted to explain this is going to include the last thrift store that my friend Kate and I went to when we went on our little thrifting adventure about a week and a half ago. And then I'm also going to include some thrift with me footage at a Goodwill that I went to in the Twin Cities area. If you're interested in seeing the other adventures that Kate and I had, I will link them in my description box. I'll also link one here if I remember. So let's go ahead. First, we'll head out with Kate to Hidden Treasures in Minneapolis, and then I'll go to a Goodwill that I went to by myself. We are at Hidden Treasures in Minneapolis now. I've brought you here before. I don't generally find too much in this thrift store because they set a lot of their better items aside and price them up into like these vintage cabinets that they have. But sometimes I'll find something on the shelf. They also have really nice furniture. Now, I'm not currently in the market for any big pieces, but I always like to look because it's just interesting to see the secondhand furniture pieces that they have. I have been hunting for a more fall-like picture to put in my living room. This one caught my eye, but it had a lot of pink in it, so I didn't like that, but I did like the fall leaves in the print. If you love thrifting, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video. I try to upload a thrifting video once or twice a week, and it really helps out my channel if you hit that subscribe button. It's free. This was the last stop in our day of thrifting out with my friend Kate, and I think at this point I was tired. I did not pick up that little creamer there that I'm showing you. It looks to me to be the size of a personal creamer. I don't know why I left it, but I think I was just at this point getting tired. That happens when I go out thrifting. I just get kind of tired and I stop seeing things. So I did not pick that up. This was a beautiful wool rug, and they were only asking $19.99 on it. Now, rugs are hard because I have allergies. You don't know if there's been a pet. Can't tell if there's been a stain on it. But if you're willing to take a risk, $19.99 would be a great price to pay to risk it on a wool rug, and you could get a really great item potentially. Another trunk. So cool. Love it. I voted. So I'm no longer with Kate. It's actually a few days later. I'm ducking from the sun. That's why the angle is a little funny right now. I'm going to go into Goodwill. I took some time off this morning so that I could vote, but voting went really quickly. So I thought I'd go to Goodwill. So I'm just going to duck in there, see if there's anything interesting, take you along. I'm combining this with the last video from Thrifting with Kate because I didn't take a ton of footage in Hidden Treasures, which you'll already know if you're seeing this. So we'll go into Goodwill, see if there's anything here. And at the end of this video, I will show you my haul from both places. So let's go to Goodwill. I thought these were really nice. They're Corningware French white dishes. Now I have French white cookware like the casseroles, but I never knew that they had dishes that also went with them. These were cute little ceramic pieces made to look like enamelware, splatterware, I think it's called, but they're ceramic. They're cute though. These caught my eye because they looked like pewter, and like I said already, I'm collecting pewter pieces for my bedroom, but they actually were Michelob, not appropriate for my bedroom. They had them priced at $9.99 a piece, so not even something that I could really make a profit on for resale. Now, you know I've been into roosters and hens lately, but I'm not doing all roosters and hens. I don't want to wind up with a huge collection. I'm being very selective, and I'm pretty much limiting it to like white and black with bits of red. So those are my criteria. That was a cute little rooster creamer, but it did not fit my criteria. This one, though, definitely caught my eye because it's a white hen, not a rooster, but a hen. It was missing its spoon, and I was really contemplating, like, do I want another soup tureen? And this was a cute rooster canister, but I just found amazing rooster canisters at the bins. That'll show up in a bins haul coming up in the next few days. So I am not in need of any more rooster canisters. This picnic basket caught my eye, but then I saw that they had it priced at $14.99. I don't know what Goodwill is thinking. Their prices seem to be getting worse again. They were getting better for a while. Now they seem to be getting worse again. And I liked this rooster planter, but it looked like someone had just like colored on it with a marker. It was just really not finished in a very good way. Like those markings look like they were done with marker. I don't know. Maybe it's vintage. Maybe that's just what they did back then, but I left him behind. I really liked this silver plated jewelry box. I really liked the feet. They were like lion heads. I've been hunting for some primitive looking pieces. This kind of reminded me of one of those old sets of spice drawers, and then I figured I could paint it, but it wasn't quite right. I want all the drawers to be the same size. I'm always looking for little side tables or dressers that I can use in a decorative way and also store things in. This one caught my eye. I thought this was a nice piece. This desk was really fun, but the drawer pulls kind of reminded me of teeth that had been pulled from the gums. Don't they kind of look like teeth? This was a print of a watercolor. I loved the fishing motif and just, it reminds me of the Jersey Shore. So I thought that was really pretty. And this print reminded me of a town we used to live in New Jersey called Ocean Grove. It was full of Victorian homes. Okay, you all, I hope that was fun. I always have a good time going thrifting with Kate, and then fun to sneak off to a little Goodwill adventure when I had a few extra moments. I am drinking coffee. This is my Oofta mug. This was a gift from a friend. If you're not familiar, Oofta is a phrase we say here in Minnesota. I think it's like Norwegian or Swedish. And we use it in the same way we used like oy vey out east, which is Yiddish. So anyway, Oofta, oy vey, they convey the same meaning, like, It's Wednesday. It felt like an Oofta kind of morning. I'm up pretty early. I needed to get this filmed and up onto YouTube before my work day. So I got up pretty early to do that. Oh, the devotion to YouTube. Anyway, Hidden Treasures, it's an okay thrift store. I mean, I've gone so many times. I keep giving it another try, and I just don't ever find a lot. I don't know if I'm not going on the right day, because I know there are people that love that thrift store. I just don't find a lot there. But, you know, they do good things for the community, so I keep going back. They do have great furniture. So if you're in the area and you're looking for a thrift store that carries a lot of large pieces, they always have nice furniture. I've never bought from them because I don't need large pieces, but like dressers and wardrobes and hutches, things like that. They have a lot of that. So if that's something you're needing and you're in the Twin Cities area, that's a great place to look for it. For the stuff that I like, the vintage, they always pull their vintage, most of it, and put it into a cabinet, and then they mark up the prices. So, you know, sorry, my chair is very squeaky today. I don't know why. I got a WD-40 or something. So if you hear it squeaking, my apologies. But anyway, for the things that I like, the prices are usually high. But I did get two things, well, four things, but it's really two sets of two. I'm going to insert some footage here of the first thing in place. It's these two, I call them Spooky Cats, Crazy Cat candle holders for my Halloween display. So I'm about to take all of this down. It's currently Monday, but there they are up there. And here's a last look at my Halloween display for this year. So I thought they were a nice addition with all my little crazy cats up there. Okay, so I loved my Crazy Cat candle holders. They are no longer up. I did take most of my Halloween decor down already. I'm still working on it. But again, work is getting in the way of all the things I want to accomplish. Anyway, so those are great. The other thing, I think I've mentioned it in other videos. I'm working some primitive decor into my bedroom. So, I'm looking for some pewter pieces. So that's what I've been looking for, but I don't want to pay a lot. So I did find, actually, and something else. Okay, wow. I'll just start with what I found at Hidden Treasures. So this is what I found at Hidden Treasures for my bedroom. They are shinier pewter. Pewter doesn't age super easily unless it's really old. There are ways to age it. I've heard if you put it in an oven, it darkens it. I might try that. I don't know. But anyway, these are marked web pewter weighted. They're very heavy and very nice. So I was super pleased with those. These will go on my little corner hutch in my room, which is getting a paint job. It's either going to be black or country blue. I haven't decided yet, like a darker blue. I'm still debating because there's 2 pieces of furniture I want to paint in there. One will be black, one will be blue. I just don't know which will be which. So you don't need to know all that. Anyway, so that's all that I got at Hidden Treasures was the Crazy Cat candle holders and these candle holders. And now let's move on to Goodwill. Goodwill, I only got 3 items because, again, I really felt like their prices were really high. Like that basket for $14.99. I was like, what are they thinking? But I got 3 items. The first thing I'm going to show you the larger item first because I'm afraid I'm going to forget about it because it's down on my floor. So I'll show it to you and then I'll tell you the story. So I got the globe. A globe. I don't think this showed up in my shop along. The reason I was drawn to this is because it has the USSR. So that shows it has age to it. And I just think it's cool. Like this is the world as it existed when I was a kid. So that's kind of cool. The brand on it is Replogl. I don't even know how to say that. Replogl is what it looks like. World Nation series. I'll just show it to you. And I did look it up on eBay and they probably sell for like $30 to $55. I am not selling mine right now. I'm going to put this in Gabe's room. I think he's going to think it's really cool and he's probably going to like spinning it. This will go in Gabe's room. If he gets tired of it, I can always sell it. But I just thought it was really cool and it was a good price. So what happened, the story I was saying, is that it had this little piece of tag on it. And so I had to ask for a price, which I rarely do, but I really wanted it. So I was like, but usually I feel like when you ask them for a price, they're going to mark it up because they know you want to buy it. But the man put $4.99 on it, which was a really good price. So I was happy to pay $4.99 for that. It will go into Gabe's room for the foreseeable future. Okay, and then I got this also to go with my decor in my bedroom, the pewter decor. This one, it does have a mark, but I can't read it. I'll just show it to you. It almost looks like a stamp that says like maybe SWF. I'm not entirely sure, but it's stamped here. So it's pewter, and I see these in a lot of, like if you look at, ideas for primitive decor, you'll see these maybe in different sizes. So I thought that would be kind of cool. Again, it's the bright silver pewter. I don't know if I can really age that, but I think they're going to look cool on my shelf in my little primitive thing that I'm trying to do down there. Okay, and the last thing I got, which is the thing that my title referenced, oh man, I am so happy I didn't leave this. I almost left it. I actually had to walk back for it, was this. It's a soup tureen, but it's a hen on a nest, and I think she's so cute. Now, here's why I almost left it. I have 3 soup tureens on top of my hutch, I believe, and I have a spare. I have one, so I have a big blue and white one, and then I have, maybe I'll insert footage because I'm going to show you where I'll put this. You'll see all this. Okay, so I have a big blue and white one, and then I have 2 other white ones. One's like a mini one and one's like medium. And then I also have a spare in my cabinet. It's like white, okay? And it like is the same size as the blue and white one. So I didn't want to have another soup tureen because I'm like, I'm not a soup tureen collector. I like the way those look on top of my hutch, but I don't want to wind up with a huge collection. And then I was like, well, duh, I could just take the spoon because she is missing her spoon. So I'm like, you know what? I can take the spoon from the mini soup tureen that I have because they don't have any real value, Put the ceramic spoon in here. I'll have a complete hen on nest soup tureen and I can donate the other little one. And then I'm not growing my collection. I'm just replacing it with one that I like much, much better. So let me insert footage to show you where this is going to wind up. I'll show you the whole thing with her spoon, all that good stuff. Okay, so here are the 2 soup tureens, and this is the spoon I'm going to borrow. I did notice, I don't think I mentioned, this one is marked Japan, so it definitely has some age to it. This one does not have a mark. So I'm just going to take my little spoon here, and there we go. Perfect. Oops. There, now it's perfect. It actually does fit. So I think that looks really cute. And here she is in her new home. Sorry for the shadows. The light is behind me, so it's casting shadows, but I love her up here. I think she looks real cute. And it just carries my little rooster theme to the top of my hutch, which is nice. Well, hen, poultry theme. You know what I mean. Okay, so that's my new soup tureen. Super excited about it. That's all that I got on these 2 thrift trips. This is why I go thrifting a lot, because, you know, you don't always find a lot. And I like to be particular. I like to make sure I really like the things that I'm bringing home, or that I really think I can sell the things that I'm bringing home, you know, because I do a little reselling. So anyway, so that's it. I will have another video for you this weekend, I think on Saturday, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see, Friday, Saturday. We'll see when I can make it happen. But until then, have a great week. And I hope you're all doing well. Excuse me. I will also have another video on my home and garden channel this week. So keep looking out for that. And you can find me on Instagram. Hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.